Alright, and we should be live. Hello, hello, internet. Amazing.
Did you know dysentery used to be a really common cause of death back in the day?
That is exactly what I want to learn. Please tell me more. Go into detail.
People would shit themselves to death.
Yeah, diarrhea was a more deadly killer historically than, like...
Well, specifically dysentery,
like...
because dysentery is diarrhea, but diarrhea isn't always dysentery.
Oh no, I'm saying diarrhea just in general was like a deadly killer, because if you got the runs while you were walking down the road between towns, if nobody found you and you ran out of water in your little thing, you would just dehydrate and die. Because you ate something kind of funky. There's a reason why up until, like, I think, like the 1800s or so, like, most people, like, half the people on the planet didn't live to C40.
I'm squinting, like, what the hell?
Modern medicine, folks. It's real good.
So I hear. Thank you, Darkmouse044 for the sub. 6 months, wow, well done. Damn. Well done, Darkmouse. Do you know this other Darkmouse? There's like 44 of you over there.
Yeah, it's probably one of my other clones.
Damn. Speaking of... well, we're not talking about clones just yet, that's a future plot point, but... Speaking of games, welcome, everybody, once again, to another session of Mysteries of Cainyad.
And guess what?
Yes?
You just lost the game.
I need the concrete on stone scraping sound effect pronto to be added to my soundboard. That's a note.
I can send you an order, I think.
I have this.
I do have. Actually, wait. What am I saying? I have added. Let me get that show in half a second.
Me grabbing Darkmouse.
Oh my fucking god!
It's not you even grabbing the player. It's your DM character grabbing his little fucking ferret by the neck.
Listen here,
you can't
shit.
kill me.
It's just like a hyper realistic hand. Wait, Jen.
Oh.
Okay, say the thing again.
Oh, which thing specifically? Wish I had the stone scraping sound effect.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I wish I had it.
No, I have it.
Oh, play it. Marvelous. Oh god.
Oh shit, it's 173, don't blink.
Well, we are back, and today we are going to continue our D&D session. Now, last time, the only thing we have not resolved from the downtime segment was Melvin's shopping, I believe, post his... post-wish clarity. Yeah. So we're not gonna do much of a recap, considering last session is available for everyone to watch on the channel. Go do it. So we're gonna jump right
Subscribe to our Patreon. Fill up or go to our TikTok. Follow us on...
No, hold on.
Sacrifice the babies.
Sacrifice your firstborn child.
Yeah, and all the ferrets.
Not the ferrets. We keep the ferrets. We like the ferrets.
Ferrets must be sacrificed.
We keep them together.
Just pick up a ferret by shift right clicking them.
I do have a request I want to make to, like, for the whole pie.
What's up?
Because I'm about 2100 gold out of getting the dock that I need. My proposition is I take it out of the party stash and then just pay back when I have 2100 gold.
This motherfucker who's been hoarding all the gold.
The one who's been pocketing.
Exactly! Which means
All
you'll
the
get
gold.
2100 gold back into the party stash.
No.
No.
We're getting
Okay, what if I
50,000
double
gold
it?
back into the stash. We're getting interest.
Alright. You could have 2100 gold and 1 copper.
Nah, 50k.
Yeah, 50k.
That's crazy.
I don't
well,
want. Don't worry here, Mr.
Think
you
we
trust
didn't
them?
notice you walking around heavier than normal with your pockets jingling?
Don't you trust him? Look at him. He's so
I'm
trustworthy.
just a, I'm just
You
a
know,
little guy.
guys, I don't know why you're arguing. You know, our poor millionaire here is gonna starve. Like, he doesn't have enough money.
I'm sorry, but the hyper-realistic rich rat with a fucking blinged out fucking Joker thinks he needs gold. I don't think so.
He's like, my family is poor. I don't have enough gold. I only have 32 million platinum.
Well,
They had to make a new currency just to fit the platinum.
well, let's get right into the news with a little bit of finishing up. Melvin, you wish to go shopping?
Yeah.
Of course, of course. What are you in the... What are you buying?
What are you selling?
I'm looking for a ring of radiant resistance.
Do we sell that in Gavaria? We don't. Okay, let's see if they are imported. Radiant stuff is usually found in United Crowns Alliance territory, so... Oh, do I have my real dice? Yeah, I do have my real dice. Ooh, you're lucky today. We have it!
Nice.
And it is for sale, sir.
Dope. How much?
Let me find the price, sir.
I think the last ones you told for 5,000.
cigarettes.
It probably is 5,000, but I'll just verify. You know what, Malachi? Just for you, 5,000 gold pieces. Sorry,
Just
5,000 gold pieces and 1 copper.
And 1 copper.
All right.
Port fees.
They're
Got
taxing him.
tax.
They're overtaxing him, guys. We can throw Gavaria now.
Alrighty.
Did that? I think we would fuck ourselves in the ass.
Purchase made.
Okay, you hand over the coin, you are given your ring, as you're doing business with you, and the figure leaves. Add a ring of radiant resistance to your inventory, and the radiant resistance that comes with it.
The figure just soaks into the fucking background. He just becomes one with the shadows. Thank you for your purchase.
Fucking just disappears. Damn, dealing with shadow demons sure is quick. How many
What you
resistance?
buy?
Okay.
Just sell
It is official. The only damage type I take full damage from is bludgeoning.
Fucking blinged out Melvin.
Getting punched in the nuts is the only way to hurt me.
Cut all your fingers off.
So bludgeoning.
No,
you
resistant to
say,
slashing.
fucking
It's
salt
not hard
punches
enough,
will
it
do.
doesn't matter.
When it comes to your resistances, you are now pretty well blinked out. How many rings do you have again?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rings.
That's literally a
And
ring in
then-
each finger.
And
Yep.
one thumb.
And 1 thumb.
9 rings. I've got my skill toughness from working out with my dad. And then I also have a little fun reveal. It didn't come up until just now, but Melvin has transitioned to using Dragonborn stuff versus Minotaur now that he has become more of a dragon. So also I got like a resistance out of that.
When it comes to your resiliences, your covers are covered. Your bases are covered. Is there anything else you would wish to purchase?
Is there a ring for bludgeoning resistance?
You'd be surprised to learn that there isn't, but there is, I believe, a shield that could grant you resistance to bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Hey, can he resist force damage?
There are items that allow you to resist force also.
Is there a ring to specific? Jim, is there a ring to specifically inflict someone with scurvy?
There must be somewhere, but that's more of a
scurvy
cursed
ring?
item.
Joke's on you, I love lemons. Ah, you know what's actually so underrated? Is lemons, but you also eat it with the rind. So just like an apple, you know? That shit. That shit's amazing.
Like the peel?
What?
Yeah, with the rind.
But
Just bite into a
fuck?
lemon.
but why?
Yeah,
Because
why?
it tastes good.
Oh, you and Jack.
I'm scared, Jim. You
Look,
scare
you,
me.
you array these onto holy
Huh.
creatures. This is on you, my dude.
Yeah, that's not a shield. That's armor.
Darkmouse, I bet you bite Jolly Ranchers, dog.
Yeah.
We
The-
don't have Jolly Ranchers here. I haven't seen a Jolly Rancher since high school, which was quite a while ago.
Melvin, would you like to purchase a suit of armor that grants you resistance to bludgeoning?
I'm pretty sure I can't wear it, so no.
Damn. You're a sorcerer, huh? You used to... that's something to spend downtime on. Learning how to use light armor. That would be good.
Well, my belt, I don't get the benefits
Ah.
if I'm wearing armor.
Yes. But that's about it in terms of resistances to bludgeoning, if I may be so bold to say.
Sure.
Alas. Unless you're willing to find a legendary item.
Ah, yes, it says here on Jen's sheet, this legendary item is literally just, it's called Leather Belt with literally just all the rings.
Oh. No, actually. Not legendary. There's an artifact that would allow you to have resistance to bludgeoning. Oops.
Let's call it Steel Casket.
Well, that doesn't help much, does it? At that point.
I mean, it makes you resistant to everything, but you just can't move, act, see, hear, breathe.
So that's the petrified condition. Which I will say, yeah, you can petrify yourself, Melvin, and make it permanent. There we go.
Yeah.
But...
Just
Is
the
it-
statue
I mean-
of Melvin, that's...
And do you rule that a petrified creature is still sentient?
No, you become an object at that point.
Okay. Because I was saying, because if you rule that, then technically, I could just make it unfirm afterwards. But yeah, no.
However, if there's nothing else you wish to buy,
That was all that was on my list.
marvelous.
I
Then-
will say, I do spend a good chunk of this week just doing the light activity.
Mhm.
So I had 7 days.
Yeah.
And light activity after 1 decreases it by. So does it decrease by 1 and then an extra 2? Or does it just decrease by 2 instead of 1 for light activity?
For the days that you need to rest after Wish?
Yeah. So it says for each of those days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your mini recover time decreases by 2 days. Does that mean it goes down by 2, or does it go down by 3 because I've spent a day and then I subtract 2?
Can you post it so I can read it, because I'm getting thrown off by the wording,
Uh,
actually.
Scroll up. It's in the chat already.
Blah 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 blah.
You
For each
posted
of
it
those
right
days
there.
that you spend resting, doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time is decreases by 2 days. So for each day that basically that you don't do anything more than light activity, that counts as 2 days.
Okay, that's what I figured that as like worded in a weird way. I'm like, technically a day has passed, so then if I was subtracting 2 from 3, but yeah, so it's a replacement.
Indeed,
Not
unless you spend this week basically recuperating, you can't exactly do any downtime activity beyond recuperating.
Well, if I do 3 days,
half a
light
work
activity-
week does not count as a work week.
yeah. Well, like 3 days down, like light activity. Then the last day I can do kind of whatever.
Yes,
that's
but
4
no
days.
downtime activities can be done.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm just saying it's like, but in theory, I would have time to, after this effect wears off, go round up my friends and cast Bless on them, right?
You could grab your friends and cast Bless if they want to see you.
Okay. Yeah, who wants Bless?
You know what,
Is it-
DM, would it be possible to have Victor and Small show up then, if that's the case?
It would be, if you are in need of them being present, yeah.
I mean, I believe Melvin's already at Sk'iff Go, so guess you stuck around with me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oops.
So it's everybody else that need to come to Sk'iff Go.
Yeah. I mean, I can get other people later, but like at the end of the week, it's just before, like, basically this is so I don't have to like fucking do a bunch of math on my fucking spell slots.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Bruh.
Hey, who wants Bless? Just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Anyone who wants Bless, just check the box on your sheet and just leave it on. Congrats. You've been blessed by a goat.
Is this like a permanent bless? What the hell's going on here?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you just need to do it with guidance.
Because
Until
Melvin is not explaining anything, can you post your ability?
Oh, yeah. So basically, it's like, unless you get hit by Dispel Magic, you're Gucci.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, might as well. Having something permanent on me would be nice.
I have a question about bastions, Jen.
Yes?
So each facility of the bastion, can it have its own individual order, or is it the bastion as a whole can use one order from one facility?
Each bastion. So when you set an order, you pay a little bit of a price for the facility to actually do the order, in the form of bastion points, and then each facility. So basically, while you're in the bastion, you can set multiple orders to multiple facilities. Otherwise, you can't really order your bastion to work. It goes into maintenance. Even if you like do magic communication to your bastion, you can't have more than one facility active from a distance. You need to be present for the bastion to be operational. Beyond that,
So something that takes 7 days, you have to be there for the full 7 days, or you just have to be there to start it?
you need to be there to start it.
Okay.
That's why dropping in and out of your bastion every 7 days is a good strat. Or like have someone drop in. Basically, if you have a co-op bastion, you can just have one person instead of multiple come in. Provided the other people don't also have a bastion.
That's probably too. Could have done that. So.
Mo, would you like to just have Pass Without a Trace on?
I believe, however, we have. Oh,
I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking cast it, Pass Without a Trace. Do you have it? Don't walk through an anti-magic field.
Bastion points.
Immediately
hopefully.
walks through an anti-magic field. What a twist.
Joke's on you. I used a wish to remove the weave from existence.
Damn.
If Skip did that, I
Damn,
think we'd
that-
all be fucked.
I don't know about you. Me and Paxidor would be alright. We'd literally use guns.
Yep.
Well, actually, no. Never mind. Solum could still beat my ass. I forgot. Even without astral arms, he can beat someone up really bad.
Oh, my greatest. What's even worse than guns?
these hands. All right.
Rated E for everyone.
After the week
As I
passes,
said, Mo, we're about to be good friends with that
Here.
spell
please.
full where you've
Hear
got...
the click-clacks of a keyboard. Who is it?
Solum, please, whatever you do, please. Listen, I know I may be low health, but do not press R3. Do not press it.
Right on.
Jokes on you. I pressed the nuke button. Oh, fuck.
Damn. Alright, guys, we're doing the Fallout 4 campaign now.
Solom's just a Astral Self monk ghoul.
He's just like, I used to have skin, you know.
Actually, wait, no, Solom's immune to disease, so I don't think he could be effective.
Yeah, but what about radiation?
Don't worry, he wears off after about 100 years.
What do you mean you're just gonna wait? You're gonna wait it out? The debuff.
Yeah. I got the blood for it.
Right on. End of your downtime, you will receive again a missive. This one is much more demanding than the previous one. You're all requested in Drakenblatt to come under a meeting from the Ruling Blade. Darkmouse, I can hear the keyboard very loudly. Are you alright?
No.
Okay.
He decided to mute himself.
Melvin's gonna kind of get a little bit of a look on his face, like, oh no. He's probably gonna ask about the, like, reality warping thing. Hey, Paxidor!
Mm-hmm. What you need?
My aunt wants to talk to us. Maybe you should start.
Well, very well.
Narrow eyes. Sol just looks at fucking the goat.
So you're heading over to Drakenblatt, then I take it?
Yep.
Very well. Let me move you right on. You arrive in the castle grounds without much difficulty and enter from the front door. Within, the movements of troops and Givarian personnel give way to much deliberation, considering there is a lot of hushed murmuring going all around you. Move you over.
What are they saying?
You hear, give me a perception check, actually, as you're passing by.
Yeah, fuck it, might as well.
I was saying, I got a 29 passive. Does that... Or do you still want the roll?
Your passive is?
29.
Mine's 26.
Roll for it still.
Dang, it's higher than a 26.
Not really, I just want to see the numbers. 22 and 30. Well, for the most part, with the 22 you hear the following rumors as you're passing by.
Wow.
What? Oh,
You rolled a no. The lowest I can get is a 26.
Nice. You hear the following rumors as you're passing by. Can't believe we're going to be eaten with her. It's ridiculous. The notion would never pass. They're monsters. The dragons, for crying sake. Well, I heard that we are actually opening up a bit of dragons lately. Did you hear? The greatest of our dragon slayers already has dragons. More like a pet, if anything else. A pet? A dragon isn't a pet. Well, I'm not sure. The times are changing when it comes to how we're handling things. I reckon we're gonna find ourselves in a lot of trouble with the mainland, that's for certain. What you hear is true. With a 30, you also hear, if the Empress heads over, we're in real trouble. What, do you think she's gonna be making her way out here? Isn't the entirety of the Empire under threat of war? It's actively in war. Well, I'll be damned. How are you sure? I had a missive from my nephew up in the north from the capital. Rumor has it, the rest of the front, all of them are enveloped. Only here, in the last week, we've managed to actually catch some shut-eye. Damn. I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of people from the Empire then making their way over. Well, if the rumors are true, I don't know. All I heard is, and you pass by. Paxidor, as you approach, one of the Warbringers salute you. Well, both of them salute you. One of them salutes you and actually turns to you. Sir, we have been expecting you. The ruling blade is already within the gathering chamber. Please proceed.
Excellent. Doing a fine job here. Keep it up.
Brava Gavara. And they both release the salute.
I salute them back as I continue forward.
Sk'iff low suddenly. I'll just bump him up.
Oh, I might have knocked my mic. Is that better?
Yeah, that's way better, thank you. You jump onto the table as you enter into the meeting chamber. The ruling blade is already inside, and she's sitting down. She has like a glass of something red that she's sipping from. Besides her, two Dragonborn warriors flank her guards. How do I represent that real quick? I can get a token. Yeah, we'll use this. So, she looks over. Is this all of you then? Is Solum not gonna be joining us?
No, I was. Oh wait, I'm here. Yeah, sorry. I just wasn't.
Solum was too busy tying his shoes.
No. Sorry.
That's why I couldn't hear any of the rumors. He was just like, oh, my shoe.
I was looking at something. I didn't move my character token.
Very well. I am happy to be able to see you again after what has transpired in the last week, and primarily what has been happening since the 2 weeks you've been gone from the capital. And I would like to be the first to congratulate you on your success.
Much appreciated.
You have made our empire proud with your actions, and primarily have brought an end to a very, very dangerous threat. Now we can...
that Melvin kind of sweat. Well, sweat. Just like...
Now we need to distribute your, well, we need to talk consequences. Because what has happened in the last week, as the news of it has traveled over to the capital, and a lot of movements have taken place that I am not able to counteract on my own. First things first, to each of you, I recognize your efforts and actions, and I would like to formally reward you as a head of leadership in Gavarian territory. Darkmouse, I can hear the fan, I think? Or the fridge?
Maybe both.
Might be best.
I think that's my computer.
I'll just lower you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll mess with my sensitivity a bit.
Oh, increase it. That should probably help. There. Nice.
Is that better?
Yes. Yes. Marvelous.
Right, sorry about that.
No worries. Paxidor, for your continued successes on the field, the House of War has deemed to offer you by Chapter Master's, by the Chapter Master himself, you have been recognized, and I have been told to deliver you a message that you are considered to become head of a chapter in the near future.
Stand at attention very proudly.
You know what this means. If a frontier opens, you are likely to be headed there as both representative of the House of War and effectively as, in the same way that Turbulent is the chapter master for is the head of the chapter head for Dragonblatt, you would be having the same authority in the city should one be founded in the near future.
We gonna find them.
You also know this. Being given this recognition means members in the House of War support you enough that if something were to happen, and you were to challenge another head of the chapter for their position, there would be mass support of your claim. One of the more dangerous things you can do in Gavaria is try and rise the ranks quickly without building up your supporting base. Because you can always take the position of the person above you, but it doesn't stop anyone else from underneath you trying to undermine you. So it goes in Gavaria. The ruling blade nods. As for the rest of you, nephew,
Melvin strikes a little bit.
I will leave you for last. For first, I need to talk to our overseas participants. Sk'iff?
Yeah.
Your contributions have been recognized formally. We would like to offer you beyond citizenship in the Empire. I would like to address rumors of your personnel, or rather I would like to tackle the accusation, I suppose. Do you have people that work for you in a remote location outside Dragonblatt that operate in the waters around Wyvern's Toll?
Maybe? Why?
I have been instructed to make you a proposition. Your people may continue their operations provided you are not undermining Gavarian rule.
Right?
And you are welcome to join the Imperial Navy, as your people could be hired by the Empire itself for the transposition of foreign goods, if your sailors are up to the task.
Oh yeah, we're more than up to the task. We've been importing goods for a while.
She raises an eyebrow. So long as you're not undermining the Empire, you may continue to pursue whatever activity you deem necessary.
I don't think we are.
Believe me, if you were, you would know.
Huh.
With that in mind, I am here to offer you this, and she basically tosses a letter across the table towards you. The letter is a formal contract for Sk'iff, you, to sign, where you would be effectively a member of the House of Tongues. Specifically, you would be granted the position of allocator in the House of Tongues. It is a prominent position, but you know the House of Tongues is not exactly very renowned in the Empire. So it's more of like... it's a title without much power behind it, but there is enough recognition for people to know who you are, effectively, in any given settlement that you are present in.
Can I just ask, what is the House of Tongues?
The House of Tongues is one of the 5 houses of Imperial Gavaria. It's not a noble house, rather it is a government branch. And in the Empire, they effectively manage social relations with other nations, and are meant to be the ones who go out and discover parts of the world that have not been explored, or discover people in the world that have not been found by the Empire at large. They are first contact delegates, they are diplomats, they are whatever you believe, whatever they find necessary for communication, establishing trade routes, establishing relations, that sort of thing. I have a better explanation of it in the handout somewhere, but I'm not going to find it unless you want to know more.
Would you like to know more?
Sk'iff's just gonna sit there, just reading through the contract.
It's a very simple contract. You would be receiving a very small payment of 50 gold pieces a month for your everyday needs. However, you would also have access to any building as a member of the House of Tongues. You will be able to access facilities in the Empire that most people don't have access to, as well as be able to meet with most people of your station or below you. For your station as an allocator, effectively, you are one step below what Paxidor currently is as a chapter, as the head of a chapter. When Paxidor was a Dragon Slayer, effectively, this is what you are now in terms of importance.
Okay.
Should you accept the contract?
Okay.
Of course, your citizenship would be renewed, so you would remain a subject of the Empire, were you to accept it.
You know what? Sure. Gives me a cover for Sk'iff go.
Yeah, fair enough. You look around for a quill.
I'm sure I could leverage this somehow.
While the Dragonborn
Jesus.
basically walks over, hands you a quill and help you with the signing process. Victor, the Ruling Blade addresses you.
I think he's trying to help sign it, but Skiff's like, stop! I know how to fight!
For your efforts, Craftsman Victor, I would like to also request that you consider participating within the House of Knowledge or the House of Life. I have heard rumor that you have been proceeding very well in the creation of prosthetic equipment. Currently in the Empire, when a soldier loses their ability to wield magic or weapons, they are put aside from all active duty. If you could discover a means for our less capable soldiers to return to the fray without need of necromancy being utilized, I am certain that we, the Empire, can provide to you the materials you might need to make progression on the field.
I will consider doing it so. I will say though that I want to let you know now that my prosthetics aren't exactly for war or bringing war. This, using an emotion in like his mechanical hand. This was made for self-defense, ma'am.
Utilizing your gifts in one...
I'm just picturing just like, this was made for self-defense. Raises up like heavily modified fucking like modular fucking like, yeah, I've got a fucking laser cannon.
Hand on arm.
I've got a regular pin.
You know what? You know what? As he says that,
that.
Melvin, you know what? As he says that, you do notice Victor's like belt where his revolver is. His revolver is noticeably larger.
It's just like, this was made for self-defense. I'm American.
I
Yeah.
see.
Vic-
Well, it is...
I will.
If you are interested in allowing your research to be crafted, we can provide to you... As you would know, the hospital has currently... The hospital in the city has currently switched ownership or rather it is being managed by a different member in the House of Life. However, there are many facilities that currently find themselves bereft of personnel necessary to oversee them. The House of Knowledge, I have been given a missive by Salem, chapter head, to offer you a position within where you, if you are interested in researching, we've charged prosthetics. Alternatively, one Kurai Sang has requested that they offer you a position in the House of Life if you are interested to pursue. Well, if you are indeed being honest and are intrigued, the development of prosthetic equipment for the betterment of people in the Empire who have lost access or utility to their limbs, be they legs, arms, or organs.
You know what? Sure, I'll take you up on that offer. If
The decision is yours to make
now,
between the two, and she hands you both contracts.
For this, I'd like to talk to you later, if I could.
You would have to talk to whoever you wish to basically be hired to work under. You would be working directly under the one that is hiring your services.
You see Victor just kind of, he has both contracts in hand. He's just kind of, he has his like hand over his mouth, kind of in like a, you know how you put it over, like, you know, you're frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just pull your face, like he's like, fuck. I'm gonna need time to think over this.
There is no rush. I thought only to inform you of this now. You do have a few days to consider the proposition. I am certain, however, that Mr. Sang would be, well, happy to hear of your answer whenever. It is mostly the Salem, I believe, who would be more interested in a quick result and resolution of this incident, but take the time that you need. Mr. Solum?
Mm-hmm.
I am aware of your monastery being now properly operational over the mountains, seeing dragon blood. For your contributions in the defeat of the worm that has done so much damage to our fair city. Of course, you have been requested to join the House of War, where you are whether or not you would be interested.
I don't intend to join any houses. Sorry, it's not my thing.
Of course. Then, if that is the case, I would like to inform you that we have had some problematic reports being given to us. Do you happen to have a doppelganger?
Apparently so. Recently seen it for myself.
Very well. You will require this, and she tosses across the table a badge. This is a very recently crafted item. It is not magical, but it is a recognition ID badge. We usually utilize these tags for members of the House of War, and you look at it and it does have your name, Solum, your first name, written upon it. It should allow any members of the military, or primarily any Gavarian citizen, to also be able to recognize that you are the real individual, because we have had sightings in the city of you interacting with people. And if that is a doppelganger, well, you will need something to identify yourself. I would suggest you look into this problem, Mr. Solom, because if this doppelganger, I will not lie to you, we are certain that your doppelganger is currently either kidnapping or actively forming a cult. If they're kidnapping people, they need to be found, and his cultists brought to the sword.
Gotcha.
Very well.
I'll see to that problem is fixed. Let me get when we can.
Very well. Last but not least, nephew.
Fucking jolts a little bit, like, yeah?
You have done a very good job with the dragon off to the north. I am certain it was not easy. Tell me, have you found anything strange or out of the ordinary during your escapade? Or since you have arrived back?
Melvin's just like gonna stop for a moment. He's like, how do I navigate this? How do I not? He's like, I guess a couple things.
Would you mind elaborating?
He starts kind of playing with the tablecloth a bit. So I might have accidentally released a dragon and put him in ancient slumber inside of the orb who like turned fully evil after being our friend, and like that's part of the thing, and it was just kind of became a thing, and now he's just kind of off in the world doing things. Also, I found out my uncle, like you're technically kind of like your sibling, I guess, to a degree, but like, you know, he's living in my necklace now, and it's like, also I cast Wish and it went like really bad, and like reality almost broke and stuff like that, so sorry about that, and then like that, but oh, did I mention we met my uncle? And I'll be like, get out of here! And I'll be like, get out of here, uncle!
Oh. You call out, and the spirit in the shard, well, it evaporates. And it is a little too big for this room, as it sort of like phases through one of the heads of the dragons mounted on the wall. Ah. That is a lot to take in, Melvin, I will not lie. So let me get this straight. There is another dragon we have to potentially. Is this dragon the newest one we mentioned unleashed? Is it a problem? Is it a threat?
Probably.
Then it will need to be.
So you know the guy in the orb?
You are referring to the orb? Wait, Cainyad's orb?
So Cainyad was sort of the like alter ego who was like the nice part. He got kind of ripped out of the orb, and then when he started turning back into his like normal self, the nice part got kind of pushed to the side, and now there's just one of a Chardalon's primary right-hand dragons out in the world with knowledge of ancient magics and rituals.
Oh, that is really bad. Okay. Okay, I see. That is really, really bad. But it is something we will need to tackle.
That it absorbed the white dragon's corpse.
Oh yeah, to kind of just elaborate on ancient magics and rituals, he knew how to just like consume a dragon's corpse to like make himself again in like a really gross fashion. Not like, oh, he ate and got bigger. Like, no, like he was like the skin was like sliding onto him.
It is said that there are ways for dragons to return to life by consuming the corpse of another dragon. It is in the common tongue it is called Dracolichtum. But if that is the case, that means that we have a problem in our hands that we cannot deal with right now. Good to be aware of. Thank you, Melvin. Now, onto the second point. This is a shard of a dragon. A dead one.
Well, dead per se.
No, I am dead. I am a spirit, Melvin.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to be insensitive.
It is not. It is all right. I am what I am. But yes, I am in need of returning to the world. You know,
Yeah, I've got his body. We just need a lot of gold.
In amethyst specifically. Yes.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah, I believe that's the term. I see. We can have the gemstones delivered from the capital. We do not have any mines here in the frontier. Well, we did, but Scheinheim is too far, and I could send word, though I fear that most of the mine shafts we did have are currently being operated by our Magianian delegation.
If I may say, if that was out of character, if that's the case, would Victor have an idea? Because we do have that Pearlworth's mine.
Yeah, you do know that mine shaft probably has gemstones in it.
Can Victor just perk up and mention this?
Sure. The ruling blade shifts us towards you. What is it, Victor?
There might be a mine shaft you might be able to get into. I don't think I told you this, but I do work for ProWorks. It's been what? I've been at work since like 100 years, 90 years. I might be able to get some leeway to get into the mine shaft, get some gems.
That is with you and the Perlworks.
Hold on, such an ancient, decrepit key. I still have a key to the front gate. I don't know if they've changed the lock.
I will leave it up to you. If you can find the gemstones you require, I, as ruling blade, will permit it. Provided you do not cause problems with our allies in the Perlworks from Agiana. If you do cause issues, that is on you. I cannot protect you from consequences within your workplace.
I hate to say this, but I actually might leave ProWorks soon. They've been a little they've been spitting in my drink, if you get what I mean.
Regardless,
don't worry, Victor. You can come work at my inn.
No.
I'm on the shoulder.
Victor just looks at you, he's squinting, looking at just like, you do realize I'm a carpenter, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we'll always need more chairs.
You know what? Victor's gonna look at you and he's gonna sigh. It's fucking.
Especially because I keep breaking them because they're too small.
He's just gonna grab your nose, just fucking pull it, and look back at the ruling blade. All right. Yeah. I'll see about the mine shaft.
it is not something that is too imminent. There is another reason why I've called you here today, but let's resolve the last thing on the table. Melvin, what do you mean you have performed wish?
Oh, you got that part too? I thought I stuck that one back. Wait, you didn't know about that?
No. Well, what do you mean?
Aw, man!
What has transpired, Melvin?
Oh, nothing.
She squints.
It worked itself out.
Right. Give me a persuasion check. Or deception, your choice.
Okay, well, technically it did work itself out. So I think this would be wait, oh, but he is trying to, like, get her away from this.
Alligator.
Say you are technically lying. You say, oh no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Not really.
Well, I mean, it did technically work itself out. But it's like he's trying to get her away from the topic, so I'm like, I'm not sure if that's deceptive or not. Or
That's what I say.
I don't know, I'll put it up for a vote. Yeah.
No, it's up to you. It's up to you. You choose.
I think it's funnier if I do deception, but I think persuasion is more on par because he's not really lying. Not even like by omission.
I actually have a question about that wish. Did it affect anything at Skifco at all? Or was that all, like, fixed up?
Melvin's wish?
Yeah.
Melvin did his wish in the tavern.
Yeah, of Skifco.
No, my tavern. I own an inn in the city.
Oh, okay. I thought you did it in Skifco Tavern.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Basically, reality like twisted and nearly broke, and then it just went back to normal, you know? So I think I'll do persuasion.
What do you have advantage?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to toggle off advantage. So that's just the 25.
25. With a 30, Solum, you can tell that Melvin doesn't really want to talk about it. The ruling blade looks at you for a few moments. Then she sighs. Very well.
Okay, fine, I can't keep this going. Like, I saw, like, some evil three-faced thing, and then a dude showed up and had to, like, do some stuff to fix it, and now I can't use Wish anymore, and I was, like, really sore for, like, half a week, and it was just, like, it was a bad time. Don't use Wish, guys. It's terrible.
If it resolved safely, you don't have to go into detail.
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, I can just, like, make stuff permanent now, which is nice.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know how, like, it was, like, really annoying that every time I wanted to talk to an animal, like, I've talked to you about this in other letters before, that, like, I had to spend 10 minutes casting Speak with Animals. Well, now I can just keep that on.
Ah, that is useful. But commune with beasts is currently not something that is important. There is something that is of greater importance. You can see the draconic shard, like, look at you, Melvin, like, I am going to withdraw back to my gem. I don't think I have to be physical.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I kind of threw you under the... I was kind of using you to try to distract her from the whole reality-breaking thing.
I will hold you in contempt for that, but do not fret.
Yeah,
I will not forget this.
That was what happened to me.
I will remember this.
Grey? What is
Fucking-
grey?
Dialogue appears over the top of Melvin's head. He will remember this.
There is one thing that we need to discuss, and that is this. And she presents a scroll. This is a message from the commander of the Draconian forces, given to me 8 days ago, which I believe is it is 2 days post your defeat of the White Dragon. I had received this request to discuss peace terms with the commander, and I would prefer to have by my side all of you, if possible. Mr. Solum, considering you are not a subject of the Empire, not formally, by your own request, I cannot have you converse or speak for me. Everyone else can.
Well, the thing is, she also has taken custody of many of my people in the past.
Who are you referring to?
Wait, okay, sorry. Is the commander we're talking to the blue scale dragon lady that we're going to be talking to?
No, I think he's talking about Jarkal,
Circle.
who is the like commander down in the castle, if I recall correctly. It's been a while.
Was he the one he went off to go do something for Solum as well when he went down to the Underdark?
We're gonna speak to Jimmy.
No, this is like, I don't think Solum has ever met this dude in person.
Okay,
In fact, we've only met like simulacrum of this guy.
Okay.
Commander
I was just making
Jarkal
sure because-
is... apologies. Continue.
No, you're good. Go on.
Commander Jarkal Nevereth. He is a sentient draconian, and from what I have come to understand, a very powerful one. But he has mostly been being faced by members of the House of Knowledge and members of the House of Death, as well as members of the House of War, in the front lines for the past few months. However, he has requested that we have a meeting to discuss terms, and I would like to have you by my side to negotiate in my stead. I would prefer not to meet the commander in the open field.
Okay, so we really appreciate your vote of confidence, like Anzari, but I don't know if you've seen our track record with negotiations.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, like I do very good well when negotiating.
It's gonna look back every time. It's just like, yeah, that went so well. We're great negotiators. Fast forward 4 hours, everyone's dead. We had to kill all of them.
Well, that was because we tried. They didn't want to be out, and
Yeah, it's like
that was on them. This guy is like, hey, I want to discuss negotiations. That's different.
it's like every time that we negotiate, like we're like 1 or 2 for 10 here.
Melvin,
As far as
you
I-
seem to be troubled. Is something the matter?
We keep having to kill people because they don't. Like, we try to negotiate and it seems like it's going well, and then they just make us have to kill them. And I don't know why it keeps happening.
It's probably also, a little intimidating to have 5 people that are all very well geared up.
This is a fair point. It's a good thing to consider. Yes, I am sending the finest of us to converse with the commander. This is on their request that either me or those I trust are sent to have a meeting with him. If it is a trap, I am certain you can spring yourselves out of it. Though if it is the case, I am also certain you can bring swift retribution to the head of the serpent that leads the enemy. If it is an honest attempt to cease hostilities, I also want you to be there and use your judgment to decide if it is worth heeding. The enemy has currently lost one of their strongest soldiers, the White Dragon to the north, and without that piece on the board, wiping them out of the continent is on the table. So you will have negotiating power. If you believe...
I'll raise my hand.
Oh, yes, Melvin?
So have we checked to see, are these, brainwashed people? Because, that's also gonna come up, it's if, these guys are followers of Richardalon and stuff like that, and they're, kind of, mind-controlled to a degree, there's, no level of negotiating that's gonna change that.
Our scouts have reported in the past that members who are able to channel Ashardalon are mentioned, but for the most part, no. These are members of the Krandanumvar, and the Krandanumvar is loyal to Akraskamak. A figure that we
Bless
do
you.
not know much about. Oh, thank you. Akraskamak is the leading.
I
is the
took
leader.
a sec to get that one.
Akraskamak is a monster, and no one really knows who they are because he is well hidden. I do. I do because, as you know, I have good connections with dragons, and specifically the Krandanumvar itself. Well, I did. Before I formally sided with the people of this world and the Empire itself. I know few things about Akraskamak. He is the prophet, and he is responsible for the Dragonstorm. He is powerful, and he's not something we need to consider on the playing field right now. His subordinate is Jarkan, and it is more likely that you will be communicating with a pawn of the Dragon Prophet rather than a Shardalon himself.
Sk'iff just puts his hand up.
This is not a... This is a discussion chamber. If you wish to say something, I appreciate the respect, but you have performed a lot of feats, admirable ones, for the sake of my people. You are free to speak.
I think stream is
What's
down.
stopping them?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, stream is down.
Weird. It says it's up on mine. I'll double check.
Oh wait.
I can try restarting it too.
Oh, it's back up on Twitch. I don't know about YouTube. I don't have it open on YouTube.
Checking it.
There you go. Now it's back. Okay.
That's the thing. It didn't even give me like a notification about it. That's weird. That's how you know you can always trust your streaming services, kids. To inform you if something is wrong. What? I'll
That's
continue as
why
you were.
I have 4 monitors, so I can see if something goes wrong.
Playing. That's why I have four monitors to monitor my house when the animatronics break in to kill me.
Oh, that's the 5th monitor.
Oh, great. Continue, Darkmouse. What is Sk'iff talking about?
What's stopping this guy from just opening the Dragonstorm again?
The Dragonstorm must be performed by a very powerful dragon. Think of it as... Melvin cannot use the magic that he can use now when he was smaller. In similar ways, the magic that he can use now is not accessible to all dragons. The Dragonstorm is a ritual that only a fully grown dragon, properly aged, centuries worth, can perform. And even then, it cannot be held neither for long, nor allow many troops through. An ancient dragon is necessary to make the cracks upon the skies that we've seen the dragons invade from. It's impossible for a young or younger one to do. And the good...
Right, so because we wiped out that David in the mountain, they don't have anyone to cast it.
Correct. Better yet, even these seizures, when performed by an ancient dragon, they do not allow for an adult one to come through. They would need multiple dragons performing the rite over a span of a continent to allow for our elders to step through. This is why the Dragonstorm is also dangerous, because what we have been fighting so far, it's essentially a skirmish force or a vanguard. The real force has yet to step onto the field, and if we can avoid that, all the better for most mortals of the world. I am certain there are many who would relish the challenge, but for most of them it would be annihilation.
Instead of giving them an opportunity to, build themselves back up, why don't we just wipe them out while we have them on the...
Because Jarkal, in his request here in this letter, is open to terms. And one of those terms could be specifically to avoid invoking the Dragonstorm. You could add in the negotiations terms, perhaps to allow our troops to oversee their operations. But that is for the meeting. And whether or not the Draconian will heed them is up to how the negotiations go down. But it may be possible. And he looks away for a moment.
Dark, you've got to mute while you're chewing, bro.
I am not chewing, so I was grabbing a bandage out of my first aid kit.
Could I ask you a question? What do you think of the Empire?
Speaking to Sk'iff.
When you
All of
look at
us.
it, do you believe that dragons could coexist with it? Sk'iff with a bag of chips.
Yeah, I know, just in the fucking corner of the table, sitting with a bag of chips the size of him.
I would say it's a
Kind of like
possibility.
look over at the
Melvin?
guard,
Melvin,
and then look
try not
over
to
at
talk.
the other one.
Try not to talk over people. I just could not hear what Solum was talking about.
Someone would say it's a possibility, but there would definitely need to be a lot of reworking with the people. The people have been here for so long, have been kind of indoctrinated, essentially. It's gonna take a lot of effort if you really want to get them to stop, believing in a system they've been believing for well over many years.
She tilts her head over towards Paxidor.
It's a possibility they can. It just will take time and understanding. I mean, I've made it, this far with the help of 2 dragons.
She looks over towards Sk'iff.
Yeah?
You are not from our lands, so you do not know much about the Empire beyond what you have seen. Do you believe...
I mean, not really. Yeah, no. I've
As
mostly been in like a little secluded village most of my life. I think about 7 years of it. And then the last 2 years I've kind of been out and about.
Oh, you are very young. I thought you were at least 12.
Yeah. Now I'm 9.
Oh.
You're 9 years old?
Yeah, I've got over this.
There people grow up very quick, thankfully.
We usually die at like 40.
And what of you, Victor? You're also not of the Empire, but you've seen how we function. Do you believe it possible for us and dragons to coexist?
Say yes, but I'm kind of in between. On one hand, if they really wanted to coexist, they would have done it hundreds of years ago. Before all this. But they've drawn bloodshed.
You're turning robotic, my dude.
Ah, fuck. 1 minute.
No worries.
I've been fucking sent to the goose realm by the DM. I had to fight the 9-headed goose again.
The background.
Okay.
I see.
So Victor, what Victor would... Right, just double checking. This is referring to the Grandanova, right?
This is referring to the Gavara Empire and whether or not you believe they could coexist with dragons.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm kind of mixed on this, honestly. I don't know whether what to say, yes or no, because I do believe we can coexist. They can coexist with the people.
I don't think Sk'iff
But,
even gave his answer.
But also, they've drawn blood. And I wish for that not to happen. And I believe until that blood's no longer pouring, peace is not an option.
What did you say, Darkmouse? Sk'iff?
I don't think Sk'iff actually gave his answer.
Oh, I thought no was your answer.
No, I was responding to. Well, Sk'iff was responding to when she asked that. She basically said that he wasn't from the Empire.
Ah,
He was like, no, I'm not from the Empire. so-
apologies, and finish your thread of thought.
Sorry, Mac. I mean,
A lot that I've seen were not the nicest, so we've had to put them down. But I mean, if they're not evil ones, I don't see why not.
She looks towards Melvin. With
I'm kind of just gauging, like, can I try to gauge the look of these two guards?
they look perfectly fine right now. You look at them and you see two men who fully support the ruling blade before you. You can tell that they are probably let on in about as much as you are. Hell, they are the perfect picture of loyalty that you recognize, hell, from Draconians when it comes to their high command. There's an alignment.
Hey, real quick answer, where'd you find these guys?
From home.
Home? Don't you live here?
I do now. Didn't used to always. I came to this world as a young dragon. And I did so because I had to weaken the infrastructure of the nation I was spawned in to make way for our eventual forces to make landing. I was to meet with your grandmothers. And I did. And they had a lot to teach me when I was small.
Yeah, they got a lot of lectures just kind of right in their heads, just fully memorized, ready to go.
And a lot of wisdom. I see the merit in the people of this world, and I'm very certain many of us back home would do the same. Hell, I admire a lot of the spirit people have here. I love the feeling of this world, the air, the open skies. I don't remember much from when I was back in Draenesis, but I do remember... Well, most of the things I remember clash with the reality I live now.
Yeah, Uncle explained that whole situation. Not a good time, especially for the small dragons.
No. For us, it was an opportunity to find a new home here. All we had to do was take it from the people who called it theirs. We found other ways, however. As you know, I rose through the ranks with my natural prowess. Your father, Melvin, he and I worked together during those early years.
You what?
Yes.
Kinda like look at my Aunt Zoe with like a still just pure dread. Like,
He was
what?
He was very patient, and he protected me from a lot of harm within the Empire. There were people who found out my true nature, who tried to stop me. I did it under the guise and ruse that I was rising through the ranks to prepare the frontier for invasion. In truth, I was trying to better assess the situation and prepare a counterattack. The Empress found out about my true nature, and I was confronted. Imagine my surprise when she was interested in my plan and held me accountable. If I could resolve the situation on my own with what resources I had available to me, she would consider the possibility of dragons living within Imperial borders.
Wait,
And
the Empress has
changing.
known the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, well that simplifies things.
Not quite. Because I am currently challenged, Melvin. If I fail, if I can produce a positive, peaceful resolution with the Crandanumvar forces here, I can showcase to the Empress that it is possible, no matter how difficult it is, or how easy, to make cohabitation with Draconians and the dragons that are currently present in the Crandanumvar with us. But if the negotiations fail, if this window of opportunity passes us by, and violence is the only answer, and we are forced to wipe them out, I fail my mission. And the Empress's mind will not be changed. It will be proven correct. The mindset of hers.
I don't know, I feel like Gavaria's has a pretty weird outlook when it comes to violence. I mean, if we just take out the, if we just like don't wipe them all out and just take out the ones that are sort of the ringleaders that are pushing everybody else to be violent, and the rest of them are like, yeah, we're cool with being peaceful, I feel like that would
You are
also
young,
work.
Melvin. So I will tell you what she told me. We can kill the men, the women, the old, and the capable, but if the children are raised, they will take revenge if they ever find the truth, and you cannot hide the truth forever.
Okay, so don't hide the truth. Just tell them, like, hey, your parents, like, didn't want to be peaceful, so we were forced to take them out, but we want to do better.
The sentiment, even if you succeed, there will always be dragons, always, who want to take what they believe is theirs. Ambition runs in our blood. Maybe not yours. You aren't there yet. Maybe you never will be.
Isn't he a half-breed?
That's foreboding.
Calling him a half-breed is rude, but not incorrect. He is.
I mean, from what I've heard, it sounds like the correct term.
Melvin is beautiful.
Okay, well, are you part weasel?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Melvin is beautiful, is what
Really?
he is. But he is also. He's disconnected from what makes us dragons what we are. The natural affinities we have, our nature, it is different than it is different than what our minds can sometimes comprehend, like most mortals comprehend reality as. And a lot of dragons, if we were to murder the hierarchy, the message becomes diluted. Coexistence is hard to maintain when it is done so on the blood of the many, because that is effectively what we will be fighting against. And I do not mean to say I want you to go there and make peace, because it might not be possible. Maybe you could be correct. And the head of the serpent being dead might not mean that the rest of the body turns out the same way. The Gevarian way of thinking is that the dragon is vile and must be killed. All dragons.
Okay. Just again, it's just like, oh man.
If you believe that this is bad, I will be honest, I chose the Empire as the hardest of challenges. They are set in their ways. The other kingdoms have their own problems. Believe you me, it is not much better elsewhere. Though I believe the best one, and the most affectionate to our cause, is the Krukorin Sinful, considering they have a dragon speaking for that kingdom with the Krandanumvar as we speak.
Oh yeah, what's he like?
He is crazy. Or rather, he is very normal, but do not be confused by that. He collects bones.
I mean, I guess there's weirder things to... What kind of bones?
Any bones. People bones.
Any bones?
That is his horde, Melvin. It is people. The bones of people.
I have Sk'iff just pulls out a couple vials of blood. I have blood.
That is not... She scrubs her eyes.
So, like, people he kills, are these, like, trophies?
I do not know, Melvin. He just collects bones. I had a discussion with him. Very pleasant man. But I was scared the entire time. I was afraid I would be added to his collection. He has a lot of bones.
Yeah, you know, it's possible the collection of bones is something more sense spiritual than anything else.
Could be. I do not trust it for a second. He was very
Might
calm.
be. I don't want to find out.
And it is besides the point. That dragon is potentially a friend, but he's too far away and too busy to be of assistance to us. If the Empire is to change in any way, we are the ones who are going to promote that change. And if we fail, I need to consider the possibility of what the future will hold. Because
Well, I mean,
we
if
could...
we fail, it's either full-on war and or, you know, going on the run in exile.
It is possible. Alternatively, I could try to hoard Drakenblood as a different form of neutral zone. It has come to my mind before, the possibility of branching out from the Empire at large. And she side-eyes Paxidor.
Yep, full-on war.
If need be, I'm at your call.
I would prefer it not come to that. I believe in the possibility of my vision. A vision I've told for years for. But even if violence is to occur with the Krandanumvar, we can still possibly convince the Empress that dragons and people can coexist. But it will fall on you, not on me. The Empress is not insane. She is very reasonable. But she also commands an empire. And history has proven her correct, Melvin. So you are going to have to construct a very convincing argument.
Yeah,
One
that's
that
why I was
does-
worried about the whole mind control thing. Because I feel like that's got a, big part of it. A lot of those dragons that come through the portals kind of come through and just immediately get brainwashed.
Evidence is going to be your best friend on that end. Evidence of Paxidor, you have already been operating with a dragon. That is a good sign. More examples would be better. Perhaps if you find information that would be useful. Information from the Krandanumvar we could also possibly find, either with their aid or from their information caches, one way or another. Clean hands or not. Right now, this is the situation as it stands. I want to send you out and converse with the commander. See what position we are standing with. Beyond that, once we have determined how that goes down, we will prepare accordingly. You will have more time. No worries. To pursue your own agendas for a brief period of time. But I do not see this extending for too long. If the dragon that has been unleashed from the orb is as dangerous as you have implied it to be, it needs to be confronted. And the Empress is likely going to need to come here to observe the progress of my mission. I believe when she does will be the deciding factor for how everything I have worked for ends.
No pressure.
No pressure indeed. I have given you much to ponder and consider. The location of the meeting that you will be having with Commander is here. And she unfolds a map onto the table. Map.
Look at said map.
What map?
Map. Map, come on.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Force actually points to the first resort. It's like, yeah, so they've rented out a business suite here for a little while.
Hey, we do have a war room, so technically.
Like, oh, well, that's not too far.
Once you have had your meeting, you will inform me of how it has transpired. And we will act accordingly.
Okay, when's the meeting?
Tomorrow.
Oh, no. So I guess, well, the likelihood we can get that amethyst here before then.
For Amethyst to travel from the Empire, it will take, if at the earliest, weeks, maybe a month.
Okay, well, sorry, Uncle, can't get you in on this.
It is all right.
At least not physically.
It is all right. If what your friend had said is true, there might be a way to get the gemstones we need.
That is true. So, I kind of just look around the group. Okay, so are we going like the just go in, take them, and ask for forgiveness route? Or are we going the like ask first route?
I believe we should at least ask them what the terms are. See what they want to do. And if it's reasonable, then we can parlay. But if it's too outlandish, then, we're going to have to redo the terms that best fits for us and Garvarian.
Sir, please stop exploring.
Okay, gonna just have to try not to start another war.
5 minutes later, another war has been started. God damn it,
Yeah.
Melvin!
Editor's note. War begun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Melvin's still kind of looking at these two soldiers like, what is their deal? Like, what's their... like... It's like... His thing is like... Just looking at their art, it's like... What's my aunt got two, like, weirdly, like, very, very muscular... draconic men by her side now. Like, what's up with that?
They are Dragonborn, Melvin.
Yeah, just like Melvin's scarred by his dad. He's just like, it's okay, Answer. I don't need to know what goes on in your private life.
I beg your pardon?
Exactly.
Victor's just drinking. He just kind of almost spits out his drink.
Right.
Yeah, man, don't mind Melvin. He's not all there in the head yet.
Oh yeah, he's like insanely scarred by many things.
Well, regardless. You have been given your assignment. I hope you can perform it to the best of your ability. That will be all.
Stand up, salute, and then I will walk out.
Sk'iff just kind of turns to stare at this Dragon Ball, which I imagine is standing uncomfortably close to him. Just staring
actually,
over his shoulder at the letter. Contract.
You know spells, right?
What are you asking?
And he was like, Answer, you know some spells, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you know the one that lets you just, like, talk to each other in your head from, like, anywhere?
Yes, I'm familiar with the sending magical spell.
No, the other one where you, like, link your minds.
I am not familiar with that one, no.
Darn. Okay, well that would have made communicating a little easier, but oh well.
I am always here, Melvin, if you need something.
Oh, it's okay. I don't want to intrude on your private time.
Oh, how thoughtful.
You know, managing two. It was like step out and step back in. You know, managing two people at once. That must be a hassle. It's like twice the number of days.
He blinks. Right. I assume most of you exit the chamber?
Sk'iff just walks along and hands a contract to Zoe, and then leaves.
She takes it. I assume it is signed.
Yeah.
Melvin, you
Wait,
cast Thunderclap.
Small ferret-sized fine print that's been added.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, where was?
Alright. You exit the council chamber and you find yourselves outside.
Well, I mean, if we take Skiff's boat over, we could probably get over to Scheinheim pretty quick.
Why are you talking about my boat?
Do you mind if we use your boat to get over to Scheinheim so we can go get a bunch of gemstones to revive my uncle to help us with the negotiations tomorrow?
Sk'iff is sleeping.
Yeah, Sk'iff's walked off at this point.
Oh, hi! Oh, okay.
Sk'iff, fucking weirdo! As he runs away.
Hello.
Hi, Sk'iff. What brings you over?
Just looking around. I always forget the layout of this place.
Well, it doesn't change. Glad to have you here, though. Would you mind... Oh, wait. You probably are busy. Have you come here for any potions?
No, what is it? What is it you needed?
Oh, I just need to send a message over to the hospital. We have a lot of... We're attending to some wounded soldiers from the most recent skirmish. And currently we're just trying to restock our supplies because apparently someone was sending supplies over to the enemy. And I have now to refill our storages. And I hope that my orders have been going through, but it's so much work. Correct.
Sure, I can deliver a letter.
Thank you, you're a lifesaver. They hand you a letter. Just send it to the hospital when you have a chance. Front desk lady. And Miria? Yeah.
Remind me,
Oh,
where's the
what?
hospital again?
What?
Where is it? The hospital.
In the city. Southeast. From the castle.
Alright. I'll see if I can stop there before we head out.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. Okay, now back to... You walk out. Sk'iff is just running around. What are the rest of the party doing?
Yeah. I'm just looking around. I legitimately do not remember any of this.
I don't think there's really anything for Solum to do, sadly.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everyone else to be done with what they need.
I forgot where's Stexel. I think that
Yeah, well,
he's the house of
Yeah.
knowledge, right?
Dexter still only appears behind you.
yeah.
You
He might
go.
also. That's a separate building, I think. But he might also be towards the front lines. But in this meantime, I'll turn to Paxidor and be like, "Hey, so you're pretty good at reading scrolls and stuff, right?"
Technically, yes, I can read scrolls and use other magical equipment that's technically not needed for me.
You're gonna see a smile form on Melvin's face where he's like, "Good. That will do nicely." Mostly because
Yeah.
I'm not the greatest at reading a lot of them, because some of them just look like gobbledygook to me.
Right. If you have any nefarious intent, Melvin, I won't be doing it.
No, nothing nefarious. At least not intentionally.
Yeah, that does not help your case.
Just stares at Melvin.
Melvin's gonna think to his head, could you use that for bad stuff?
Well, first of all, what scroll do you want me to potentially use?
It's just because I can make spells just last however long I want now. Except I don't know that many spells, so
Mhm.
if you could cast the spell and then I could make it stick.
Kind of like what you did with Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah. How do you think we're having this conversation in the middle of the hall and no one's giving us a second glance?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who are just staring at you. Okay, they're just talking, whatever.
See, they can't. That's what that spell does. They can't even see us right now.
Interesting.
Hey guys! Do you guys know where the hospital is?
Yeah, we were there before, remember?
Yeah, we nearly died in the basement fighting a Hydra Dragon thing.
Oh!
Sk'iff just turns and walks off. Skiff's walking off to the hospital now.
Gonna look back over. Did he not realize that was a hospital?
He's probably on a different mission.
Actually, hold on. Maybe we should go make sure he's about to go to a hospital full of a bunch of sick and hurt people. Maybe we should make sure. Sk'iff.
I mean, I trust Sk'iff to be by himself more than I trust you, Melvin.
I start following.
Melvin goes off on his own.
Sk'iff was just the second he left those doors, went down on all floors and
Yeah,
just started
it's on.
running towards the hospital. Full speed, so 120 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's just because someone's unconscious and can't say no, you can't have their stuff does not mean you can have it.
And Melvin starts running after. And you already begin to lose sight of Sk'iff as he basically outpaces you. Victor, you come up on the door. Kurai looks over Oh, Victor, Oh, you're swinging by. Is something wrong? Do you require some rations or provisions?
I've come to do two things that are very important.
Oh. Okay.
He's gonna walk over. I forgot. Krai has like a little dragon, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what their name was.
Belladonna.
Victor. Belladonna. Victor immediately goes to pet Belladonna. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing is I got, I believe, a contract from you, right? House of Life?
Hey, what about
Yes,
that,
I wanted to hire you because you had mentioned before that you're interested in making prosthetics for people who don't have like they have missing limbs or have trouble have missing digits, and I actually thought about it. We could use some of that craftsmanship in the city. It is. We can probably have you teach some medicants to make the prosthetics.
Oh, I've come to tell you that I've already been kind of doing that even before all this.
Yeah, I am talking bigger scale.
Right. I also wanted to bring up that I believe Dexalum, he switches like papers from like little I can imagine it's like a small folder. Wanted to do something similar except to make it for war.
Okay.
This might sound way out of boundary, but would it be possible to do both? Because I can set up shop.
I mean,
and
if you
set
have
up a workspace.
I mean, if you have the focus, I don't have the focus to work on multiple projects at the same time when they're like taking a lot of my attention.
I mean, what you're asking for is just for me to set up a workshop to make prosthetics and teach. How to
No,
make prosthetics.
I'm asking for you to teach classes to be present on a weekly basis. Like this is a
That's what I
job.
can do.
That I want to say that might be hard. Have you seen the group I'm in?
Well, yeah, it's not exactly something that is urgent, but maybe consider it.
I fight dragons on Thursdays. I mean, I go teach my son how to shoot on Thursdays, and I fight dragons on Fridays.
Yeah, I'm saying
What you're saying is you have availability Saturday through Wednesday.
Look, I'm just saying, consider it. Okay, that's it. Because I don't know how to make these prosthetics myself. I'm better with actual medicine, like herbal, alchemical.
Oh, the wording on that. I don't want
didn't hear Jen said.
I want to do actual medicine.
I don't know how to help
honest,
people who are missing appendages or limbs. I'm not familiar with practical medicine of that nature.
Okay. You know what? I will, but on one condition. I have a son named Smalls. If you could teach him how to also do medicine as well, occasionally.
I mean, if we had you, on a seminar, we can again. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Victor's gonna pull out the paper and sign it and hand it over. So how often do you exactly need me? Because like I said, I'm out, risking my neck for Kavaria.
It's gonna take a few weeks of performance, but the more weeks we put into it, the more we can probably get people out there who can start crafting these prosthetics for people in need, and hopefully we don't automate this. I don't think it's possible to automate it, but if we can get like enough practitioners of the craft, we can maybe have it be more present in the Empire. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I will warn you that my designs are fey. They've got to be made by man, unfortunately.
Well, that means it's gonna take more work to get people who can
He's
replicate your craft.
Victor's gonna open. Victor's gonna like reach into like his arm and pull out like the rolled up blueprint. He's gonna show it to He's gonna show it to him, and I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a painting, but you can't really tell where's what, except for like a handful of numbers.
Okay, you know how this works, though, right?
Yeah.
Great. I can't read this, so you know effectively. You know how to make people learn this, right?
I mean, yeah, they'd be basing off of my design.
Yeah, that's the thing. So,
It's
perfect.
kind of like copying someone's homework.
If you have the time, we can start working on it once the space has been accounted for.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you. And I'm gonna head out.
Of course.
And then he's gonna immediately just pet the dragon and just sprint out the door.
No worries. You have unlocked a new downtime activity.
Heck yeah.
Paxidor, you entered Exalim's office, who is basically in the process of just reading through a tome that he's holding, and as you enter, he doesn't even look up. Yes, welcome, Paxidor.
It's good to see you. Have you seen the reports of what happened up north?
I have heard that you have been successful. I take it.
Indeed, we have. We also have some new alliances in the north, so that can be on our side.
If those alliances do not cause problems for us in the future, I suppose that is commendable. But you're not here to brag about your accomplishments to me. What is it you need?
Just checking up on you, because I know last time, we seen you, things were a little different.
Well... He closes the book, looks up towards you with the same stone-cold neutral expression. I appreciate your concern. As you can see, I am holding myself together adequately.
I won't prod any further.
Perhaps I, however, would like to ask, how are you doing, Paxidor?
Well, the fact that I almost lost my dragon friend, and ready to kick some more dragon ass, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, I'm also soon to get married soon, so that's always nice.
Finding yourself becoming attached to the dragon, I have to ask. Have you managed to actually procure a consensus with your companions on the subject of the dragon? Does it still align with Melvin's childlike view?
Sometimes, Melvin's emotions gets the best of him. Luckily, there's a group of us that can sometimes bring him around.
And with your expertise on the matter, you are still determined to cooperate with the dragon, then?
Of course.
Of course. Certainly you have developed an affection for the creature, and certainly it has proven beneficial to you.
It has. I mean, it's been on the front line fighting, the dragons with us that we're trying to stop.
For the various benefits you are bestowing it, I am certain.
Oh, well, I mean, I gave it a place, where it can sleep, eat, relax. I treat it as an equal.
That is likely why. Does it treat you like an equal?
Yeah, it actually does. It gets defensive when someone else tries to outdo it to get my affection.
A beast's affection, but affection nonetheless that can be beneficial to our species. Should it be a shared emotional probability with other dragons?
Well, so far it's worked on 2, so.
In the past, it was not unlikely for people to make such connections to dragonkind. Time, as ever, history is cyclical.
Indeed, it can be.
You have given me something to ponder once again, Paxidor. You and your ally, Melvin, both. Thankfully, I am certain your head upon your shoulders is much more stable by comparison. Beware, in whatever excursion you are being sent next, the ruling blade has been anxious throughout the week, which can only mean that you are being sent onto a mission of danger and import. I am certain she has likely already informed you.
Oh yeah, we just left there. It's actually very interesting, as we are going to be delegates of her. So we're pretty much going to be speaking for her.
Truly. How absurd. You cannot make an alliance with enemies who want to see you dead. You can make an alliance with enemies you have beaten, or who are too tired to continue fighting. Your experience of the matter, however, trumps mine with tomes. So you have already likely assessed the situation and have a plan of action in mind.
Throwing in details, yeah.
Nevertheless, beware. And when it comes to alliances with dragons, many have proven to be dangerous. But you have already proven to me that it is important to continue researching the subject beyond prejudice of what has already transpired.
Indeed. Well,
surprise me once again. It is a welcome change of pace.
Well, I'll definitely surprise you again. When me and my fiance get married, I'll definitely invite you. You'll be in shock for a big surprise.
I do not know you were engaged.
Yeah, it just happened, while we were on this last mission to the north.
Is it the dragon who is to be the lucky partner?
Oh, no. Nah, Liz. No, it's actually, her name is Rose, actually. Well, I call her Rose for short. But we kind of fought on the battlefield as enemies, and it turned into a relationship afterwards.
He blinks.
Yeah, realize, oh, this is someone you just met? You just met and started to kill each other, and then you're like, we should get married.
Hey, to save us all, I sacrificed myself for marriage.
I will put aside the red flags, for clearly you have already considered them mute. I will partake upon your ceremony as per your invitation. And he smiles.
I
So
used to be
it
a
looks
jack.
smile.
Hopefully,
I
you can
used to be
street
a jack
giant.
hunter like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
And I'll start to walk away as I say that.
His smile drops the moment you move away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is Victor? You're just running around. You want to find Exalum, you will find him in his office.
You passed Victor, actually.
I hate to say this, I'm the player myself, don't have a sense of direction.
No worries. Eventually you
I do
find
have a question
Exalum
for
in
you,
his
man.
office, and when you enter, he looks up from the book immediately. Is there something I can do for you?
Okay. Victor's visibly out of breath. He's hunched over. He's been running everywhere. He's like, oh god, why is this castle so fucking big? This. Just gonna hold up the contract.
Ah, good. I'm glad you have agreed to my proposition.
I would like to hear more in depth if you don't mind. I was told vaguely about how you want to use my designs to make weave-charged prosthetics.
Indeed. Utilizing magical prosthesis. In essence, imbuing the essence of magic with crystallized forms, weave-charged crystals, and allowing the prosthetic to utilize charge. I have not been able to yet find anyone in the field who has successfully crafted prosthetics that can manipulate magical spellcraft.
You know, I feel like we can work well together. If I sign this contract, what would I exactly be doing? And out of character, that's me saying, is this a downtime activity?
This is a
or-
downtime activity.
Okay. Right. I do want to say, how often do I need to show up to help you with this stuff?
I will live for another few thousand years, God's willing, or at least one. During that time period, I would prefer in the next 300 years we are finished with the project.
Dexalm, you know I only live up to 500, right?
Then whenever is most convenient for you.
Victor's just pinching the bridge of his nose. He's like, oh.
I have more time than you do, Victor, and currently a few things press me, exception being the war.
Alright,
This would be a
I'm
side
down to-
activity for me.
Alright, I'm willing to help, but there are a few conditions, though.
He looks up. What
So-
would they be?
One, I would have these these we've charged prosthetics. They're based off my design, so I want to say that for our partnership, or me working under you, or something like that, I want to say I would like to have partial ownership or ownership of over these, and specifically in the terms of saying, no, we're not making it, or trash the design. I would rather not be haunted by you making something to rip a man apart in 3 seconds. If that were ever to come up.
Is that your only condition?
Secondly, are we selling off these prosthetics? Or is it going to just be given to the soldiers?
My relationship with the House of War is not entirely positive. These prosthetics are meant to be utilized by arcanists.
Okay. You know, that's honestly about it.
As for whether or not
Besi- bes-
someone could utilize a weapon of any sort to rip a person in two, you know as well as I, anything with sufficient force will do. So I cannot promise to you that no, that is an impossibility. I have yet to be able to break clairvoyance in that factor.
Dexlam, I mean this in the nicest way. That condition was just me saying if you make something that could rip a man in half a second, I'm able to say no to you making the blueprints and or keep the
Oh, I see. Then very well, Mr. Victor.
Unless you make it really dramatic, then maybe, but still.
He squints.
If you make it kind of cool looking, then we'll talk.
If it has, I don't know what the kids call it these days, impact frames, then yeah.
Coolness is not a part of my process.
But emotions are part of the Fey process, fortunately.
In an unfortunate factor, on that one you will have to put the most effort from the two of us.
Alright.
But do not
Victor's gonna
worry,
sign.
I am certain I can provide. I am known to be a very jovial fellow.
Alright. Victor's gonna sign the paper, and he's also gonna let you. He's also gonna say one final thing. Just a heads up, I am helping. Out of character. What was the house of Sky name again? Cry. I think. Cry. Okay. I am helping him. I am going to be helping him occasionally to get more artisans to make this process streamlined. Just heads up.
He shrugs. Your dual-aligned interests do not matter to me. The game of maintaining appearances and swearing fealty is pointless. Only progress matters. Do as thou wilt.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Here you go. Just gonna hand the paper.
That is not a negative. Why do you insinuate it is?
You make it sound like having these two things are negative.
Anything I
I'm just gonna
say
be busy
sounds
often.
negative, Victor. I have resting bastard face.
He's like, I have a condition.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't
My
really
father
say so.
said so, and he was right. Anything else I can do for you?
If you end up making something really cool, do tell me immediately. But besides that,
I have made many cool things, Victor.
I need to see them sometime.
Very well.
And Victor's gonna start working off, and he's like, "Oh, one more thing. I don't think you can work when our contract, the prosthetic stuff. I'm not sure when you can work on it on your own, since I don't think anyone can really read my blueprints until we get that nailed down."
It was not something I was considering on my own to do, since I would prefer to have the expert on board.
What I'm saying is, you know how my group is, the last resorts.
Yes, I am familiar. Is this a rhetorical question? I have not forgotten your acquaintances. Or are they friends
No.
now?
Oh, they are friends, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna be busy as well. Just letting you know. I'll get to you as soon as possible. I'll see what the door open or closed.
Closed.
Yeah, it's in for Victor. He's gonna turn over and be like, "Oh, hi, Solum."
He unravels
thanks,
the
Mark.
scroll that has like the blueprints on it. It's just a bunch of crayon drawings.
Paxidor, you enter into Skurai's office. Skurai looks over. Oh wow, I have a lot of visitors today. Hi, Paxidor, do you need anything?
Yeah, I was just wondering if we had any cool things, available.
We have potions of healing, if you need them. Like, extras.
No, they're different types of potions.
We have a few of heroism.
You have heroin?
He pops in like, huh?
But like, I need that.
I need.
That's my job.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, what actually you have. Because we're about to go do something potentially dangerous, but also not.
Someone's expected to die.
I mean, it's a possibility, yeah.
Oh, I got
in
you.
our group.
Yeah, I got you. What do you need? Revivification? Raising the dead?
Actually, yeah, possibility.
Yeah, I got you.
You think you can build that to Melvin?
I can give it to you now. I have a scroll.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
What you need?
You got a scroll, Molly.
Revivification? Raising the dead? Which one do you need?
Yeah, let's go with the raise the dead one.
All right. They like lean down to a cabinet, take out a scroll, fold over. Can you give it to? And the alchemist nods, hands you the scroll. It's a scroll of raised dead.
Appreciate it.
Hey, this is a tactical scroll. You don't need the full time to cast it. Just read it and it should go off. It is prepaid, so you don't need your material components for it. So yeah, you should be fine. Just, don't die in the first place.
Oh yeah. Well, I plan on not dying.
Don't die.
If this goes
slow.
well, I might be able to use the scroll twice, actually.
If this goes okay, that's perfect. Gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, because
That's not how magic works. That's
Yep.
Oh, no.
concerning.
No, it's one of my abilities.
Oh yeah. Oh, so
The
you
20
just, you
the
have
2024
the free, like,
rogue.
uh-oh. Yeah.
The 2024 Thief Rogue, if it's a magic item has a charge, or I think even a scroll, there's this chance to where I could cast it without it spending.
That's really good. Hey, if you wanna swing over, we have a lot of dead people that we can probably bring back from the dead that way. But Let
me look. Oh, it's only for charges. Scrolls, I just have a higher chance of actually succeeding.
Oh, nice.
Jen, 'cause isn't there there's a thing that lets you find a spellcaster in a town or city, right? To try and have them cast a spell for you.
Yep.
It's called yelling as loud as you can.
Can I try to find someone who can cast Rary's telepathic bond?
Probably from the House of Knowledge, yeah. But why?
Well, I just said, cast that on the whole party, so during these negotiations and just in general down the line, we can just contact each other for free from across the continent.
If you find a spell scroll, I can cast it.
Okay.
That too.
Yeah, you can probably find a spell scroll and someone cast the spell for you.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I can cast it.
If you want
Yeah,
a
because
spell
I think
scroll
they're two
of
different.
telepathic bond,
There's
that is gonna
one's a
run
service,
you.
one is
Ooh, that's a 5th level spell.
Yeah. So I think if you could find someone who can do it as a service, I think it's cheaper.
It is cheaper, but you won't find someone who wants to do it as a service. You will find someone selling you the scroll for it.
Whack.
Hey, but I can still
It's
cast it.
capitalism.
This is
I'm
America,
the greatest spell scroll. So I'm the greatest spell scroll caster in the realm.
Remember back in the day, you couldn't throw a stone down the road without hitting a wizard selling his services, and now all they want to do is sell single-use spell scrolls.
Basically, you find an eccentric House of Knowledge mage who is willing to sell you a scroll of the telepathic bond spell they've been scribing for 3,000 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll buy it. Or can I negotiate? Because he's eccentric. Can I use my own eccentricity to talk him down to maybe like 2,500?
Give me a persuasion check.
Why is that?
You use your own eccentricity to not only talk him down to 2,500, but you're also given alongside the scroll. What is? He gives you a
Some
gift.
pebbles he found in the street.
Alongside the scroll, he also gives you some of his debt.
Oh no!
Throw some dirt in your eyes.
No, not dirt, debt.
Same thing. He throws dirt in your eyes and takes all of your money. You get mobbed.
I am joking, of course. He gives you the scroll for the 2,500 price, and you get to spend a little bit of time basically talking with one another. He's practically like an aspiring wizard who has mastered the ability to project thoughts to other people's minds and then project them back to him. And you realize he is much weaker than you, but for him, this is an accomplishment. Also, you realize he's very bad at talking to people with his mouth, but he's really good at telepathically communicating with people. Much more confident with that.
Yeah, it's like somebody who spent so much time working on one thing that now it's like they have to use that thing every chance that they get, because otherwise it's like, what's the point?
Yep. Not even that's the point. That's their life's work.
Jen May asked, is that spell he's doing somatic? Because if so, I could just imagine he's waving his arms around all dramatically, and he's like, hello!
Okay, so I got the scroll and you said he gave me something else too?
Yeah, his time. You got to have a nice, lovely conversation about the merits of telepathic connection and communication.
Yeah. Well, after after a polite enough amount of conversation has occurred, I will excuse myself. Or actually, is this guy able to cast this for me?
He can, but you are the only other person in the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I were to like gather everybody up, like, could I just have him cast it without a check?
Oh, he's not. He's busy. Like afterwards, he's like, "Sorry, I have work to do. I'm trying to develop a new way of casting sending, so that I can send images."
My current plan is just strapping some letter to a rock and throwing it at someone.
My current plan is trying to have the spell send images of my cat.
I can imagine he tries to send an image, and it's just like you can see the arcane weave like a square, but it's like slowly getting filled up with like the actual image of the cat. Just
Dial
really
up.
shitty internet. Exactly.
That's his life. That's his life accomplishment. Is he creates dial-up for sending cat pictures specifically, but just completely glosses over the fact that there's already another spell that lets you do that.
My brain immediately went to like a flashbang, but instead of just white, it shows you the picture. So you just get flashbang with a random picture.
Flashbang of some dude's cat.
Hey, listen, if that wizard goes down like the Gavarian soldier route, that's the version of the spell he's gonna make. Oh man, you saved me! You flashed that venom with the picture of a cat.
But yes, you have a scroll of telepathic connection. And
well, next time we can round everybody up. Okay, so we've got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus presumably Helius will throw in there. That's 6. Got to get Darkstar involved. That's 7. Who do you want to make our 8th? Who do we want to add to our circle?
Oh god, you should put Dexlum in it.
why?
It might be
what's funny is we
worthwhile.
could do that because he does have teleport.
It might be worthwhile having the ruling blade.
Yeah.
That is
Bruh.
true. Oh, best friend Torbran!
Bruh.
No. You will not bring Torbrand into this for what you did to him.
We are not adding Torbrand to the group chat.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Torbrand. How about it? You want me to
That
be
is
part of the
not
group?
how he speaks.
No, because Torbrand can
It's
just
like,
give
oh.
me the go-to, and I'll have to, put Melvin down. That's what we
Yeah.
don't want.
No, it's like, hey, you sure you got the right Torbrand in here? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, his name's Torbrand, but like,
No, I'm
that's not
Torbrand.
Tor. It's like, oh shit.
You didn't get Torbrand, you got Twerkband.
But yeah, so it's like we got all of us, Helius and Darkstar. Like, let's vote. Who's our 8th?
Mr.
Beast!
The weird leprechaun down the street.
Oh,
You
you
just
know
got-
what? Never mind. I know who.
You just grab a random person. Congratulations, you're a telepathic bonder. Ah! It's just like screaming.
No,
Just
I'll
has
say
a
that.
genuine noise.
You're a part
I'll
of the
shoot
friend
a
group.
sending spell to my dad and be like, "Hey, meet us here."
Okay.
You
Sure
are the
enough,
Melvin.
your
Yeah,
father.
I mean, it's a get out of jail free card.
It takes you some
Um,
time, but your father eventually will come to you. Of course, my son. I'm gonna be there right away. About a few moments pass before.
He appears in all yours.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh,
of course, my
no.
son. I'll be there right away. No, I've gotta go. My son is calling me. Oh, you stop it! It's like no, it's like. Oh. He did it. The spell.
just like-
In the spell. In the spell.
Is he just laying on his stomach, just fucking legs kicking, just like my son's calling me? You hang up.
Yeah, no.
No, you
It's
hang
like
up.
in the spell. In the spell, please.
I feel like there's I feel like there's that classical love music in the background you just hear. It's like, hey
Very
Dad,
white.
what's that sound going on? Oh, that's nothing. Oh my God, stop.
You bring
But,
up
yeah,
your
no,
father.
so-
You meet up together all in the city. Well, by basically. Also, in the meantime, Sk'iff, you can go to the hospital, drop off the thing, and for your troubles, you will be rewarded with 6 potions of healing in the cache.
Oh, hell yeah. 6 potions of healing.
That's
Nice.
not bad. Just to drop off, a note that talked about, hey, we gotta make sure all our potions are going to the right place.
Yeah, can we please stock up? Please, we have so few. And the person's like, oh, thank you for coming. Here. It is basically the same thing as like, quest reward. Talk to a guy across town, 200 gold pieces. Why?
Yep.
Why did you give me so much money for this? But yeah, so
500 cigarettes.
gonna need you to or I guess. Is Rory's telepathic bond a bard spell? It is!
I
So
can just-
I'll cast it.
Oh, I wanted to use my feature.
I know, but there's a chance of it failing, and I don't want to.
No, it won't.
waste
No,
that
it won't.
money.
Not for me, it won't.
You can cast 5th level spells without having to roll.
So I have to make, an Arcana check DC 10 plus the spell level. You forget I'm a rogue, right?
Oh, you
Reliable.
trained in our.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh, yeah.
My lowest Arcana roll is a 24.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you can cast any scroll.
Yes, that's why I said I am the greatest spell scroll caster in the world.
Jesus, fuck. Okay. So yeah, we'll cast that, and I'll make it permanent. So now
now-
we've got us.
Now,
Helios,
remember,
Darkstar making it.
you cast it and you're making it permanent, the bless effect goes away.
I don't believe so.
Read your ability that I've pointed for you, because it's not what you want.
Only one permanency effect on a creature at a time on it.
You've been played by the.
Oh,
GM.
I thought it was.
No,
I thought it was just the
Mhm.
same effect can't be applied.
no. Only one effect can be permanent at any one time.
You can't apply
Oh.
the same effect twice on the same character.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
hmm
But still,
That's no fun.
having.
What do
pulled
you
up the
mean
bond
that's
right
no
now
fun?
would
You
be
want to
better.
have all of your spell effects active at once? Fuck off.
Not you understand like how much money that would cost and time it would take, right? As a
Yeah, and then
bard?
that's permanent. No.
Until dispelled.
Poor.
Right. DM introduce mages. We need to cast the spell constantly.
Hmm.
Trade offer.
Would
Fuck
be-
you.
I get one left.
Yeah.
You have the power. You have the power to have a permanent magical effect on you.
Yeah. Plus, having multiple permanency spells on you kind of just breaks everything in general.
Also correct.
Jeez.
I mean,
That
yeah,
makes
but
sense,
that's
you
the
can't
point of,
forget about that.
like losing my ability to use the wish spell.
No, you
I don't know.
could-
Still being able to make something permanent is
Here's
still
the
Oh,
thing.
it's
pretty
a
damn
strong
powerful.
effect, but you
Here's
also have to have the ability to like get the effect on you.
Okay,
You
so
haven't-
Melvin, I want to point this out. You could have worded the permanency spell completely different. You could have said at least I can have at least 2 permanent spells on me at a time, or some shit like that. But you went so convoluted that the GM was like, "I'm
To
gonna."
be fair, the original
gonna use
version
the
of the wording did allow multiple.
Not
Yeah,
only
not
did it
the
allow
same
multiple, it
effect.
allowed also item effects, and honestly, no.
Yeah.
If you're
you can
if you're
do that
unhappy
effect
with
on
what you have, and you want something else, too bad. That's what's on the table. If you don't like it,
Yeah.
what can I do
I'm
for you,
happy
man?
with it, then
I mean, you.
Yeah, it just makes it a little like
Um,
difficult because
so-
the idea was.
Are
like,
you
being-
sad you don't have fucking cream on your pie, man? What do you want from me?
No, it's just I didn't realize that before I went and spent the gold on the.
That's still
That's
a spell you can
Yeah, I know,
use
which
for the
is on-
negotiations. What are you on about?
Hey man, he's
I
sad that he can kill a dragon
guess.
in 1 second. You can only do it in 2.
You're sad your strawberry pie doesn't have cherries on top. I don't know what to do for you, man.
I'm just saying, it's like there's like some like the cost of the really strong ones to make permanent is like really expensive. So I was just thinking, it's like the low level ones.
why
Well-
is the material cost for telepathic bond 2 eggs?
I don't know. I
The world
genuinely
will never
don't know.
know.
Okay, you know,
Guys,
'cause
I'm out of my
you're
casting
connecting to
sources.
egg-
Run to the local markets.
Hmm.
Chicken jockey.
Look, I'm gonna be so honest with you. You are upset that you can only have Foresight permanent on you at any one time and not add Bless on top
I
of that,
can't.
for example. You
because
can
that's a
learn.
9th level spell.
You can learn. The spell slot is not gone forever. The wish spell is not able to.
No,
be
I'm
casted.
saying the permanency boon you gave me can't do 9th level spells.
Oh yeah, I did
It's
put
age
it
or
so that
lower.
you don't have that. Too sad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the absolute most powerful ones are like unattainable. Also, the weak, even like the ones at lower spell slot levels that you could do, usually have like a really fucking expensive cost.
Not all of them. Most of them
Like
gone.
2 eggs.
Egg.
Yeah, it's like usually it's like some like 500 gold pieces worth of something that it uses.
Yeah, that's not that expensive, especially considering what we have been getting.
Not at your level, no.
Yeah,
And you can just go to Sk'iff, and take a whole
No.
bunch of money that you need.
but also you have to have the ability to cast the spell or find someone who does, which costs more money on top of that.
right here, I cost
Yeah, that's-
nothing. Well,
Well,
if
that's
I'm on
that's
good
not
terms.
very good
if I'm on good
business
terms with you,
acumen.
You know, what I'm saying is like it's fine as it is. It just I didn't realize that that was the case because it, in my mind the balancing effect was like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking bard. I can't like just go swap my spells out freely like a wizard. To do this continuously.
Nothing's again. The world is full of magic. You'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But this is a balance
I'm about to
factor.
go scroll. I'm about to go scroll
Yeah.
hunting after this next quest,
Mm-hmm.
so I can cast
Well,
all the
that's gonna
spells.
be handy.
You know what I should do? I should go out ring hunting myself. I gotta get those rings myself.
Let me give you an idea for a good spell to have. Regenerate at all times. That's a 7th level spell for bards.
I was gonna say I was eyeballing regenerate, but that was gonna be something for later.
It's pretty
Just
good.
to check, we oh, I've spelled that wrong. I've spelled telepathic ball.
Close enough.
Rory's
come on.
telepathic bone. This is Rory's telepathic bone.
No, I put bong.
Oh,
Bong.
Jesus.
Telepathic bong.
We all have telepathic bond on us permanently.
When one of
for
us
now,
takes
correct?
a drug, we all get affected.
You just leave Victor. You leave Victor alone for like 5 minutes. You're like, Victor, no! Why am I? Why are you missing multiples? I forgot Victor has a fucking smoke pipe.
Yeah, now that needs to be a magic item, a telepathic bong. And when you huff it, you all gain telepathy for the rest of the day.
Jesus.
Yeah,
When you huff
whoever's
it,
in the
you take
whoever's
9
in the
billion
puff pass
psychic
circle,
damage.
like
Alright.
whoever's in the bong circle gets telepathically bonded for a duration.
Alright.
But you all get high, so you all have like a subtraction to your fucking mental stat.
So, are you casting and permanenting the telepathic bond, including the Melvin?
Okay, so I guess
Now-
this comes down to a question of what do you guys want more, bless or telepathic bond?
Yeah, I'll keep blessed. Having more fucking.
I think
Survival
bond
bonus.
would be better, especially if we're trying to do negotiation purposes. And if
Well, for
someone's
the
like
negotiations,
slipping,
we can just cast this spell ahead of time before walking in. Off the
I
scroll.
mean, I still think it'd be better to have it, because if so to speak, if some of us decide to stealth off and go do something else while people are having the conversation meeting, it'd be wise to have them there for it.
That's true. Well, I can make this permanent on whoever wants it, and whoever doesn't want it can keep the bless. But would need at least 2 people with it in order to. So, I mean, you could definitely be linked to Darkstar and my dad.
Let's make it easier. On the Roll20 chat, type telepathy if you want to keep the telepathic bond permanent on you, or bless. To avoid wasting too much time on this.
Yeah.
No.
He said,
Oh,
"Wow,
brother.
bless Daddy."
Instant death. Plane shift. Plane of fire.
Solum is like, bless daddy, and Melvin goes, what?
The Melvin just takes Solum away.
Oh,
Fades to black. Fades to black.
Fades to black.
About 30 con saves later.
Awful.
Hey, why is your
I am-
movement speed half?
I am ending the Mysteries
Hey, why
of
is your
Cainyad
movement
campaign
speed half?
early, everyone. Thank you for playing.
Hey, you don't look so well. Where did those 4 stacks of exhaustion come from?
This is our session for the day, everyone. This is our last one. It's over. It's so over.
Hey Solom, why is your move speed halved?
Solon comes back. He has a 30 strength score.
All right.
God.
So, Melvin,
Okay,
Sk'iff,
so who
Paxidor,
wants-
and the Melvin maintain the telepathic bond permanent. Solum,
Well,
Victor,
I
maintain.
wanted to read what it was first because I didn't actually.
It
know
basically
what it was.
just allows you to, in your mind, talk to anyone else linked at the time, like, from any distance. As long as you're on different planes, like, you can just telepathically communicate over any distance. With the people
Yeah,
who are linked.
we'll go telepathic bond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that then.
Alright, yeah. So, Victor and Solum will have blessed. The rest of us will be mentally linked. Oh, but that means we can get Dexalim in on this too!
Maybe the ruling
And I guess the
blades.
ruling blade!
You asked Dexam if she can come out. No. You asked the ruling blade. I am
Don't put
busy.
Dexam's
but
door. Can Solum come out to play?
Yeah, we can go meet, and we can go to the Ruling Blade and like meet up, do the thing, and I guess we'll link my uncle's ghost too.
Okay.
Well, why don't we link
Join us.
who are they called? The person, you know.
Sure. Wait, which person?
I don't know, I've forgotten the name.
Oh, great. Alright, so in the telepathic bod, we have Melvin, Paxidor. Do we have a Sk'iff?
Yes.
We have the Melvin, and we have the Ruling Blade. Am I wrong?
And Sk'iff too.
Darkstar.
And Darkstar. Okay, Darkstar is here now.
Darkstar. And then...
Let's put Cainyad on it.
Yeah, the uncle.
Right, the uncle as well, yes.
The entire city of Drakenblatt. Everyone at Worm's Toll.
That's 2 people.
The entire continent of the entire world of Verx.
Right. So,
actually, I just thought about this. Let's add Kurai.
Okay.
Kurai can be in R5.
Sure. Right. Now, with the permanent telepathic bond established, you feel like you can communicate over large distances with these individuals. What do you wish to do? There is many things to do.
Let's go get this amethyst.
Okay, you're heading towards Scheinheim.
Yeah, we got a flying boat. We can get there in no time.
I think you'll find I have a flying boat.
Yeah, if we're allowed to ride the flying boat.
You must pay the flying boat tax to ride on the flying boat.
It's 2 gold pieces per person.
Alright, so you are not heading to the front lines to meet up with the commander. You're heading over to Scheinheim.
Wait,
well, because would we have time to go over and get the stuff and then get back for it?
You have a lot of hope you can get in the day, but very well.
If it's realistically not something possible, I'm not sure exactly the time scale of flying over to Scheinheim.
Why are we going to Scheinheim?
To get amethyst.
Okay, but isn't it occupied by giants?
Kleinstadt is. Scheinheim isn't, but Scheinheim does have Perlworks engineers that basically mine the mine shafts for amethysts.
Right.
Or for gemstones.
But why we would have to pay for them? I don't think we have enough money to pay for that many gemstones. And they're not going to give them away freely.
I mean, that's not stopped you before, but
I mean, there's only so much killing I can do. Taking on an entire, massive company, sure, it would be in my best interest to wipe them off the map. But I would probably be making a lot of enemies.
Alright, well, we should probably not risk it then, just make sure we're on time for the meeting.
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't know how we would even get the amethysts. It's not like Drakenblatt is paying for it. You would have to come out
down and mine it ourselves.
You're gonna go mining?
Yeah.
No, it's we. What do you mean?
No.
I mean, you'd still have to get a permit. They'd still have to let us.
Here, all of you can go in the mine, ignore the suspiciously dynamite-shaped rock I put by the entrance.
Nah, I'll take my luck with the commander if y'all go to Shanghai.
Yeah, I think the commander is more time-sensitive.
Yeah.
You can head over to the mines and see the situation and then go to the commander. It's basically like, what do you want to tackle? I don't know what you want to do. So you want to head over to Scheinheim or meet up with Commander Zerkal? It's your choice.
Maybe we should put it to a vote.
Look, I feel like we just need to go to the fucking commander's role.
Yeah, I think we pretty much came to the consensus.
Yeah,
We can just
I
put
think-
the amethyst after.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
'cause-
All right. Very well. I'm not saying like you have to go. Let me be clear, but very well. Yeah. Like I don't
have
want it to
do
feel
this.
like you.
It's just a bunch of bad and terrible things will happen if you don't. But you don't
Rough.
have to.
You fly over. You fly over, and when you will arrive, basically by nightfall, you will see tents where the Scalehold once was, away from it. There's a couple of tents of House of War soldiers who are basically just keeping an eye on the old hold, not allow the Condemned to take it back. But it is currently neutral ground by virtue of nobody having claimed it. You may gain the benefits of a long rest over the night to meet up with a commander tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
I claim the area.
Sk'iff runs in, pisses in like a wall somewhere, and claims the entire hold for himself. Congratulations, it's yours.
Yeah, right after Melvin
Yeah.
walks up afterwards and just washes that all away with his own.
Hey, no, that's mine! I claimed it!
Pulls cut away to reveal all of the dynamite lined up,
Yeah.
attached to one fuse.
Nah, see, I feel like Skiff's pisses acid when he marks it. He writes his own name in it, saying Sk'iff was here.
He said it's unclaimed. But
So anyhow, I
yeah.
cast Meteor Swarm.
Good lord.
I
Unless
cast-
anything else happens, you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yippee! I didn't need one, but yippee!
I know. Now,
Can I double all my stats?
morning comes, and in
I
the
guess I'll
distance,
just expend a bunch of my spell slots before resting to just fill my grandmas in on on things.
sure.
Morning comes. I gotta use my. I always forget to do my demolition. My duplicate pouch every morning.
Well, now it's something you probably
roll them
should.
dice.
I know, yeah.
Would you like to play a game? Draws
Would
one
you?
card from the deck of wonders.
Would you like to know more?
All right, well, that's 2 + 1 ammos. I don't like that.
Mad-
And then the other
Somebody
pouch.
doesn't realize it's a magical deck of cards. They just pull like, oh shit,
Oh.
we can play some poker. Here, they just start dealing out in cards.
Well, it still functions the same as a deck of many things. So you have to state how many cards you want to take. So you can still use them as normal cards, technically.
So,
Oh boy.
morning comes.
Jen, I'm
And-
sorry, Jen.
No worries. You see Crondandenburg flags over the ruins of the Scalehold.
hey, we pissed. We peed there.
Oh. Good lord. You will find in the center of the hall 4 Gavarian Warbringers basically hold meeting with 8 Draconians, one of which is Commander Zerkal himself. The rest of the Draconians appear to be 2 wearing robes, one with a long tunic, and the rest bear heavy armaments, their weapons sheathed. In the distance, you can see a small force of Draconians awaiting on the hillside. In the center of the hold, in the ruins, there is a table having been set, crude, with a few chairs. Most of them are big enough to accommodate large creatures, so all of you have ample space to sit upon. The commander sits from the other end.
Greetings.
So,
Is this the actual you, or just another one of you, just like a clone thing again?
close his eyes. Does that make a difference?
I mean, a little bit.
Not really.
Well, no,
You're-
because if they, like, you know, rig this place to explode, killing everyone here, then, I mean, like, bit of a difference, you know? Because they probably wouldn't want to blow themselves up, too.
If you're here to make assumptions, I do not need to be here. I
Melvin, stop it.
presented you
Stop.
with an opportunity for discussion. I do
Oh,
not
no,
have
no,
time.
you're right. Sorry. We've been through some stuff.
Give me a persuasion check, actually. Convince him that you're earnest.
– 26.
He snorts. Very well. But let us talk. You are the members of the Last Resort that have been responsible for the death of our elder to the north, yes?
Yeah.
It is the first time I
Sir.
see you. Face to face. Then allow me to cut this to the chase and to the point. I have come here to negotiate terms for the Kandanumva to claim part of the continent as our own and to cease hostilities with the Gevarian Empire. The Kandanumva demands portion of this land to accommodate our soldiers, our troops, and our dragons.
Go on, continue on. What is it that you actually want?
That is what I
Yeah,
want.
like, what are we talking here?
The ceasement of hostilities with the Gevarian Empire. Our war between us will end upon this front. The Kandanumva Collective likely has already begun conflict with your empire elsewhere. However, I do not seek it.
So do you control the whole Kandanumva, or literally just like a small part of it?
I have been given directive by the Dragon Prophet to conquer part, if not all, of this continent. I control my
What for?
forces here. What for?
Yeah.
Provide ground for our dragon masters.
Yeah, but why do they need it?
Why
do they have their own realm?
Why does a man need a house?
I don't know.
To
Probably
live.
for shelter.
Yeah, but like I said, they have a whole realm.
Well, we are here.
Mm-hmm. So let me get this straight, Commander Darkle. Besides having peace between us and the Gavarian Empire, what portion of this land are you trying to have for yourself? And I'll pull out a map.
He reads it, takes out a few of his notes. Wait, no.
That's a lot of land.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
well,
most of the
I
continent.
see. Yeah, I see you. However, you're asking for an awful lot for a very small portion of people still left here. Also, that would be encroaching upon, you know, all the other settlements of, you know, the Gavarian Empire, and I don't think they would be open to that deal of you being that close to their main settlements.
Those settlements fall under the authority of the ruling blade of the region, if I am correct.
Yeah, but, you know, we still have to make sure people are agreeable to it, because, you know, revolts happen if you do things that are too hard to maintain. Plus...
And what would be appropriate in your eyes?
Definitely not over half of the continent.
Present to me your
Well,
approximation.
well, you guys are gonna need some forestry in order to, you know,
What about?
hunt and, like, have stuff.
What about that?
He looks at it. That is insufficient. Besides, we
Why?
already control territory. He squints. We already control territory over here. You're asking us to secede it.
Yeah.
Also, you think you forget, dragons get pretty big, Sk'iff. They're gonna need some space to actually, you know, like, spread their wings a bit. How about, you know, something kind of like this? Because that'll put enough of a buffer in between. Plus, you know, these woods, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a place called the First Resort. And I'm gonna point to, like, Victor and Victor and, Paxidor and be like, which is technically their territory, so you'd have to negotiate with them about potentially, like, you know, other things. But then you go along this bottom edge here, or actually, if you wanted to, we might be able to negotiate you having a portion of this lake as well if you need some waterfront. And then, you know, a healthy distance of forestry, and then just kind of like cutting around down here, you know. I just imagine I put it, just the coastlines included, just... But that way you have a healthy distance between our main cities. You have plenty of placeholders and watch posts in order to see if, you know, we don't hold up our end of the bargain, so, because I'm sure you're going to be worried about that as much as, you know, the people of our, like, our people are going to be worried about it. And we have positions on our side of the border, in the form of these roosts at Harvin's Keep and everything to keep an outlook, you know, keep us all honest. And from there, you've got plenty of space and we're not encroaching on each other. And given, you know, we've now taken out your main source of pressure up in the northeast, or like northwestern portion, you know, you're gonna... I feel like this is a pretty fair section, especially because that northwestern section is going to belong to a degree, other entities. And we're also not looking to start a war with them.
Look at the plan. It looks up to you. Very well. Then let us negotiate the specifics. And as he leans forward, he is going to reach out to his side. And what he is going to present you with is something we're going to find out next session. Because we are on
He
time.
pulls out a gun. Fuck!
No way!
Pulls out a gun.
He pulls out a thermonuclear bomb!
Negotiations
Consider
are
this.
over. Pulls out mini nuke.
Oh, that's okay. Pulls out mini nuke, alright.
Deck save.
Oh yeah,
Real nuke.
consider this. Pulls out deck of many
Invasion.
things. Draws 60 cards.
Pulls out an indescript book. Do you know what this is? It's like, what? No. There are 50 glyphs of warding inside of the pages of this book.
I'm like, that's okay. I got evasion, so we'll be alright.
Do you know what this is? And he pulls out a book. This is the Death Note. I've already written your names in it.
Oh yeah? Do you know what this is?
Mom.
Middle finger.
That's right.
Hello.
It's Raymond Digby's nameplate.
What?
it's Sk'iff can't die because of the wishes.
Oh god, that's right.
Skiff's like, yeah, go ahead, write the name of the book. Go ahead, yeah, do it. And the Sk'iff
I will
just
say-
acts like he dies, like, oh wait,
Oh, fuck.
nothing happened.
I will say, Sk'iff getting turned to dust, and then that dust being like blown by the wind across the continent, and so there's just this like century-long thing of just like these pieces of dust slowly reconverging.
You know what that reminds me of? The last time, some entity was turned into dust and spread across a large area. It turned into the Flood from Halo.
Well, that is the negotiations between the commander and the last resort are going to happen next week when we have a little bit more time to go through them, because right now we do not. Thank you all for playing. I hope you had a decent time today. Next session
Thank you for the MomoJones. As always, great session. Thank you very much.
I swear. We didn't do much today, to be honest, but I hope it's not.
But it
hasn't
was
been
still awesome.
It still required effort on your end, so it's appreciated.
Hopefully we will be able to go through with negotiations. And hey, we're gonna have to make some dice rolls for back and forth talking. You'll fucking love to see it. Other than that, I'm gonna close up the
Witty banner.
I'm gonna close up the stream now. Say something out of pocket before the stream ends.
Something out of pocket!
Mommy Milkies.
No.
I'm gonna say the N-word.